Hi, I'm Philip Colbert. I'm here in my London studio. I was born in Scotland and I studied philosophy. I was very inspired by philosophy, particularly philosophers like Friedrich Nietzsche. I also, as a kid, I was always obsessed with art, and I would read books on art history all the time. And then after graduating with my philosophy degree, I slowly then started building my artistic world. And then after a few years, I really started reoccurringly using the symbol of the lobster, and that really then became my motif. And then the Lobster Man, in a way, was born. And you can see behind me some works I've been working on and pretty much almost finished. Different examples like these shaped canvases or these small battle scene paintings, and this one on the wall as well. And then also a more recent flower painting behind me. You can see again circular canvases with the squidgy inflated flowers squidged together, really celebrating the significance of the flower as a mortality symbol and also an important symbol within my own work, and a real connection to the lobster. Lobster edition sculptures. This is self-portrait with a paintbrush, made in wood. And here some chromed versions of the lobster sculpture. My mortality sculpture, paying homage to the lobster's significance in the Dutch still life period, and again its significance as a mortality symbol, sitting on the skull. And then another lobster octopus painting I'm working on here. You can see here this again paying homage to the remarkable mosaic in the Archaeological Museum of Naples. Relationship between the lobster and the octopus is a sort of conflict, sort of the nemesis of the lobster. But here in my works, the lobster and octopus are sort of living together and somehow coexisting in a peculiar way. Another lobster octopus painting. Yeah, this is a small version of the Mickey Mouse lobster with Disney. 100th anniversary of Disney. I love the impact Mickey Mouse has had on contemporary pop culture and even contemporary art. And Walt Disney was such a huge influence on possibilities of art in the 20th century. So it was really interesting for me to disguise my alter ego in the costume of Mickey Mouse. Here is an example of a stainless steel lobster. As an artist, I love to sort of collaborate and push my work in the world in different ways, like sort of in a way outside of the gallery, because I really believe that the great opportunity today is really pushing the spirit of art for everyone. So I like to make my work really accessible and engage with people in new ways. So recent collaborations, I collaborated with Disney last year for the 100th anniversary of Disney and did a lobster Mickey Mouse large sculpture in China, and then also a whole series of edition sculptures, smaller edition sculptures. And then also last year, I started my collaboration with AS Roma Football Club, where the lobster became a new sort of artistic mascot of the team, and we did a full stadium takeover with a giant lobster inflatable in the middle of the stadium with 70,000 people. We also put lobsters on the football shirts of all the players, and made a whole range of merchandise of like Roma clothing, training kit, t-shirts with lobsters and this sculpture editions. And then also I made a painting with the players, which is going to be auctioned for charity, with some of the players like Dybala and El Shaarawy and Spinazzola and stuff. And it really illustrated how the spectacle of a football stadium becomes a remarkable theatre for art as well. So the show that I've just opened is super exciting for me because it's in the Archaeological Museum of Naples, which is really my favorite museum in the world. So it was like an amazing opportunity to do the main exhibition in my favorite museum. This museum has the masterpieces of antiquity, works like the mosaic marine scene from Pompeii, which is probably the first lobster masterpiece work in art history, where the lobster and the octopus are entangled in a sort of mortality fighting scene. To have a show there was incredible, and it's just so elegant and beautiful. And then the whole main hallways, we showed all my new AI battle paintings, which feature my Lobster character, but in this sort of conflictual battle with a lot of AI stimulated elements that I put into the picture. So it's sort of, they're representing in a way this contemporary battle of our culture with change and technology, and like the opposing forces and the inherent sort of conflict in that, using the device of a historic battle, as well as like new large-scale marble sculptures, and also large steel sculptures in the courtyards of the museum. So it was really an amazing opportunity for me to really push and further my dialogue with antiquity and sort of the timeless sort of relationship of art to the history of antiquity.